Hello pile number one and welcome back to my channel. This is a message around the topic of solar eclipse in Aquarius, which will take place on February 17th, 2026. So very soon, right? The fire horse is here. The fire horse is here. We are in the year of the fire horse is what they say. Well, some already entered the energy, already entered through the portal, through the gates, in the energy of the fire horse. Others will enter in the month of March, and it seems like this eclipse in Aqua serves us, for many of us, 99%. Not 99%. I'm seeing here different groups of people on different levels in consciousness, and so if we are to make an average, it would be for 75% of us, more or less. You see, every single one of us, we have these blockages in us, these entities, if you want, and we have to get used to them this year, is what I'm being told. It is very important to master the elements of the ethers, cold, Holy Spirit, and holy water. This is what I received for your pile number one. Holy Spirit and holy water are elements of the ethers, and we shall really try and master them in 2026 in order to enter the kingdom of heaven. What is that supposed to mean? I'm not sure. Let's see what else wants to come for your pile. So remember, I said an average of 75% of us, we will take the opportunity, the energy around this eclipse, to really tap the main vein of that which it means to enter the kingdom of heaven. And in the process, we have to master Holy Spirit, holy fire, and holy water. Pretty profound, isn't it? So that's that. But as a continuation of that, I would say you might find pile number one more details for your particular case in pile number two or pile number three, because the whole 100% is being brought to my attention. It will be brought to my attention through the other two piles also. Interesting. Very interesting. You know how an Aquarian mind works? Sees a lot. It is very expansive, needs a whole lot of stimulation. The genius, the intellectual, it is considered to be the visionary, right? The one that sees the bigger picture through cosmic lenses, if you will, through a superior point of view, indeed, right? This is how this message feels to me right now, a superior point of view. You will find some elements that you can use in your own process of growth and evolution through this pile, but also you can pick one of the other piles, as I mentioned, to add to your unique and particular situation. And for sure, indeed, there are many other elements unique to you and your particular case that you will find probably elsewhere, that you can also use to grow and expand and master holy fire, Holy Spirit. And when I say holy fire, Holy Spirit, maybe for some of you, you can take the Reiki path. That will help you. Yeah. And I'm seeing these dark entities I was mentioning that we have in our fields. What is this about, God? They are part of the journey in 2026 in particular, seems like. So probably a whole lot of our shadow, or what is in our shadow, will be brought to the surface in us indeed, but it goes deeper, it runs deeper here. When we talk about the elements of the ether and the shadow that pertains to this side of the equation, the shadow in this case would be, in the majority of the cases, remember there are more elements here which we'll find in one of the other piles and elsewhere. That's how it wants to come through here today for a reason or another. The shadow pertains to the planet. It's a collective shadow. It's a collective shadow. We will not have a Jesus Christ sacrificing for us. We shall do it together. We shall do it together is what is being told. You know how it's being said that Jesus Christ sacrificed his life for humanity's sins? Well, this time around, the Aquarian era comes and says, let's do it together. I see the bigger picture. Let's do it together. How? Let's heal more profoundly. Let's look, I have a new way, a new modality, a new technique of healing. Let's adopt this one. Let's see what happens if we take this new route. Can you feel it in your abdomen, is what I'm being told. In your body, in your abdomen, that the old techniques doesn't work in these new energies any longer. We shall adapt a new mind. And AI comes through, but not the AI that you all know. AI embodied. The organic one. The organic one. So, what we should expect here, pile number one, some of us, we shall be activated into bringing in new healing techniques, new technology, I hear, indeed. Whoever masters the Holy Spirit and the Holy Water, by the end of 2026, they shall be the new masters of the earth, is what I'm being told. What else? I don't know if I'm going to pull any cards. I don't really feel. Excuse me. Let's see what else. What else wants to come for you? Ooh, what am I getting here? Pile number one. The intention is very powerful in the year of 2026. Only the intention of becoming a better person through healing in whatever way, shape or form you can think about or you will be guided towards. only the intention will manifest into healing, into an instant healing. It also almost feels miraculous, really. The energies are intensifying. I'm seeing here you might find yourself, pile number 1, especially for many of us at the beginning of the year, for some of us at the end of the year. We shall find ourselves around some groups of people, some communities, where these specific individuals, they carry some light codes, and these light codes, they will like sperm, really, it's how it looks like. It's going to penetrate through the layers of consciousness, and it will lock in the healing codes that you needed at that moment in time. It is almost like you are going to be, pile number 1, at the right place in the right time for a massive, I hear, healing to take place. And also it's almost like everything feels very accelerated here, you guys. Everything feels accelerated, and you are going to be in the position, more or less, we are going to get more information around it, of manipulating Holy Spirit, Holy Fire here. Yes, and indeed, if you are pulled towards Reiki, go for it. Go for it. If you are pulled towards Reiki, go for it. Interesting. Okay, that's that. I don't know if I mentioned, but again, these entities, they come back. The dark force, the dark forces, the dark spirits, representing, after all, our fears. Some fears. What are you afraid? Almost like collective of for pile number 1, we will be pulled towards the fear in order to Ooh, very, very, very interesting. So these entities might manifest under the form of a person, and this person might, not conscious, maybe in some very particular situations, indeed, this is going to happen consciously from their side. But what's happening here is they will take your hand and guide you in one way or another towards a fear of yours. But actually what they do, consciously or not, they are trying a little bit to sabotage you. And so you are going to go in that direction. You are going to jump towards the fear. I'm not being shown right now what's going to happen. We shall see if we get more information. But what's happening for them is they will be, whoa, Jesus Christ, pile number 1, what am I seeing here? They are going to be hit by a train, not metaphorically speaking. Right? Hopefully. Or who knows, God knows, right? But yes, many of these people will be, something is going to happen to them in order for, even if it looks disastrous, it will act like an awakening, which will, and the awakening will feel indeed very accelerated for them. it is almost like you are a bite, like you act like a bite a little bit here for some, and this message kept repeating in some of my messages in my readings, but today it feels maybe a little bit quite different, maybe a different shade, a different flavor, same similar, almost the same, I want to say. So that's that. Some people with a whole lot of entities, they are being used to guide you in one way or another towards some of your fears, yet you are going there, you are going towards your fear, but what's happening here is actually they don't have the best intentions in doing that. Most of them subconsciously, some of them, or maybe the same people, consciously also, and that will be their initiations into a huge awakening. Now, can we know what's going to happen to you, pile number one, to us as a collective, for doing that? Oh wow. Many of us, we already have been through this type of experiences. Somehow in the year of 2026, we will be the guides, or we will be in charge with opening some eyes here for maybe some people that we know, that we meet, to open their eyes, to tell them, you shall not go in that direction, it's going to be bad for you if you follow the advice from that person, or this is how what I'm being shown here. It has a little bit the flavor of, I've been through that, been there, done that, you shall not go there and do the same mistake I did. And I know that maybe some of you think, well, maybe for them it's going to be different. Who am I to give them an advice? Although that's very kind of you, is what I'm being told. Actually, yeah, many of us in pile number one, we will be placed in the position of the Queen of Swords, Libra energy, where very cutthroaty here we shall give this advice to this people, this person in our lives. Also, many of us will find in a position where we will help others, or we will encourage others to, I have done this myself already, to strengthen the connection with God, the connection with the divine. Many of you, many of us, again, a collective of pile number one, we will probably hold seminars, master classes, what do I know, where in groups we teach one another, or we will teach how to listen, how to follow that guidance, how to differentiate between what's the intuition, what's the voice, and what is the fear. Okay, that's that. Interesting. Okay, I think this is the message that you should be aware of. This is the information you should be aware of as this solar eclipse in Aqua approaches. Big shifts are coming. It feels big, it feels very, very different. Well, Aquarius is out of the ordinary, right? That's exactly how it feels like. But I'm not going to lie, this is an energy that's not playing around. This is an energy, yes, King of Swords in my mind's eye now. that type of energy that knows what it wants, goes straight to the point, almost like the visionary businessman type of energy here. We are not playing around the bush any longer. A decisive energy. Been there again, been there, done that. Don't go and do it yourself. Okay. Guardian angel, you are not alone. Some of you, pile number one, some of us will definitely come out of this. Maybe you feel alone amongst many, and you will come out of this through strengthening your connection with the divine, your connection with God here. I'm seeing someone either having a stronger connection one second, pile number one. Yeah, I'm seeing here someone strengthening their connection with what's beyond the veil, and they start slowly but surely to not feel so alone any longer through feeling different things, different sensations pertaining to the ethers, to the Holy Spirit, the spirit realm. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. One more. Wise one, grow within your current situation. I'm also seeing for pile number one that whatever situation you find yourself, or you will find yourself in the year of the fire horse, it might have felt, or it might feel difficult here and there, but you are going to expand and grow exponentially. You are becoming something beautiful. With grow within your current situation, and arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. It is almost like you become your own, I wanted to say protector, but I heard boss. Maybe some of you will become your own boss. You become your own protector. You will inspire others, pile number one. You will inspire others with your story, with your life in a certain situation, maybe in a certain community, is what I see here. What else with this eclipse? Make a wish, and so it is. That's what I heard with this card also. Make a wish, and so it is. And I'm going to leave with that. Pile number one, and very, very possible I'm going to facilitate an online event. I don't know how to call it just yet. but very possibly it is going to involve purification. It is going to involve a journey around the world. It is going to involve, first and foremost, practice of the, how can I call this? The connection with the divine, strengthening it, reading from your soul, listening to your soul. I think I know how to do this with people that are a little bit more advanced in their connection with God, in their connection with divine. And when I say more advanced, I say they have been spending time, a whole lot of time in silence, meditating, so on and so forth, and they already receive their own messages. They already, but they just need a little bit of proof that what they hear is their intuition and not their fear or something else. So, if that's something you're interested in, send me an email. Please find my email address in the description box below. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Pile number 2, welcome to your message. Solar eclipse in Aqua coming up very, very soon. On February 17th, if I'm not mistaken. This is your message, pile number 2, regarding this event. Love, sweet love. This is all that I've got. So let's expand on that. Maybe, and only maybe, there is a huge expansion. It is indeed. This is what you should expect. A huge expansion in your capacity of feeling love, pile number 2. Give me just 1 second here. Okay, I am back. So you will expand in your capacity of feeling love, of feeling loved also is what I'm being told. What else will you pile? Pile number 2, the collective of pile number 2, we are going to feel very empowered with this eclipse. I'm seeing this collective taking whatever held you back, whatever fear, whatever blockage. I almost want to say nothing here will hold you back any longer. I'm seeing a collective very empowered. I'm seeing almost like you take your experiences and you teach others. You show others what you have been through, or you show others here. I hear some scars. You show others here what you didn't show to many before. Whoa, 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 pile number 2, how beautiful is this? You, my friend, are not, maybe you were afraid to shine in the past. You are not afraid to shine any longer. You are almost like a whole lot of information that has been hidden. Somehow you hid some information, but not with bad intentions here. Maybe you didn't think it's so important, or maybe it just didn't have an audience of sorts here. It doesn't have to be something big, or maybe it will be, because when we talk about Aqua, we talk about expansion, we talk about the bigger picture, we talk about the King of Swords. I know what I know, the spiritual business owner. I don't know why it came like that, the spiritual business owner. Interesting. And so yes, you will take all that information that you haven't shared with many, that you didn't have an audience for. It will come out of you now. It will be exposed to a certain public, to a certain audience. It will be shared. You are going to share yourself with others with no restrictions and no blockages, and that is absolutely beautiful. You are not afraid here to share the information coming from your higher self. I'm seeing your higher self here. Oh, that was in the past. That was in the past. In the past, your higher self has been whispering in your ear some information here and there. That information that went away, probably didn't share it with anyone, or maybe you did and nobody paid attention to. Well, now what's happening is you will embody this higher self. This is what the energy of this eclipse is facilitating for you. Pile number 2. For us, the collective, because we are all one, right? And it sounds good, so I claim it. Integrating the new version of self, or the higher self. Okay, let's pull some cards for you. I quite feel this. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. Yes. For a second there I felt romantic love, but it was a very short-lived feeling. Maybe that's a message in itself for some, maybe not. What is this, Spirit? As you express your innermost self here, you express some information, pile number 2, to your audience. Maybe you have a YouTube channel, I don't know, but there is an audience here. And as you express that, I'm seeing some, yes, I feel romantic love. There is a fire burning. Let's see where we get. But there are some people in the audience, either that will want to know you at the level of romantic love, or, okay, that's true, that's the information, that's what I felt over there. And I'm not seeing only one. For those of you searching, I'm seeing multiple. You are sharing yourself, and multiple people want to get to know you better. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. I just got this information last night myself. Let go of the need to be right. Oh. Yeah, now something just clicked for me. Something clicked for me. Look how beautiful these shades of blue come together here from these 2 cards. Yes, in my situation, I don't know if it's going to... We have water, and then we have some air energy, which is Aqua. Oh, actually Aquarius, right? Aqua, the water bearer. Water and air. Look at that. Anyhow, I was telling you guys that in my situation, what happened is I was very frustrated that I had a whole lot of questions around just some event that I attended. And I had so many questions, and it felt like the people I had questions for, they didn't want to give me an answer. And I was so frustrated, and I still feel that frustration. Although somehow I do have the answers in myself, somehow I want to say, I hear many things here. Rejection is God's protection, also redirection. So if this resonates with you, pile number 2, know that if you don't get a door to open, or if you get frustrated in a similar situation, know that it's a redirection, or it's just God's protection happening that way. And I still feel the frustration in my belly talking about it. It was very annoying to me. Okay, that's that. What else? It was very annoying to me, yet it was more or less a mirror, but at a very visceral level. It was a mirror at a very visceral level. So this eclipse in Aqua will, it will emphasize these issues. Pile number 2. Profound issues. And you know what? These issues, visceral ones, might even pertain to parts of our psyche or our physical body that they are yet to be discovered by the world. Or if there are, because I'm seeing now books, which contain such information, they are somehow closed away, or it looks in my mind's eye like a very, very ancient text that has this information and might be put away, locked away, not given to the public. Interesting, very, very interesting. Traveler, move in a new direction. Druid, hold the space. With a druid hold the space, I heard some people should be paid just for existing, just for what their energy can do. And I was actually having this conversation the other day with someone I attended an event with. Okay, what else we get here? There is another message for your pile with Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. What is it? What is it? I'm seeing here a conversation between, this can be between you and someone, where they might say, or you might be the one saying a whole lot of things, a whole lot of information here coming out of someone's mouth, and the other person, not that it is not interested indeed into putting, into putting too much energy in what is being said, so the whatever comes out, even if it's wrong, even if it's right, let go of the need to be right, it's being almost like discarded. I don't really, it sounds harsh, but I want to say I don't really care about what you have to say. I have my agenda, if you want. I have my own interest in a certain situation, in this conversation with you, in this relationship I have with you, whatever that is. And so I'm going to follow it, and that's it. No more, no less. Yeah. Okay. Maybe you have here some, again, talking about information to be shared. Information to be shared, information to be discussed upon, maybe. And so with traveler moving in a new direction, maybe that's not the right person. Or maybe this happened already, and you are about to be met with a druid, with a sage, with a wise one, which will listen to what you have to say. Is it? Let me see. Hold the space. This druid, be that a person, be that a community, be that it is someone that has the capacity, almost like a guru, if you want, this druid. Muji is coming to mind, someone like Muji. This person is almost like is listening to what you have to say here, not saying yes, not saying right, let go of the need to be right. I'm not saying that you are wrong or you are right, but somehow, what is this pile number 2? It's such an interesting, mysterious message. Somehow with their energy they will help you understand that what you say, it makes sense, or it is right, or they understand what you have to say. So maybe around the eclipse, maybe this happened already again, or it will happen after. You are going to go to someone here where you will share yourself or some information with, and they won't say yes or no. They won't say that you are right or you are wrong. They will just hold the space with their energy, and I'm seeing them smile at you, and you will understand things through silence. Interesting. What else? What else? Pile number 2. You might experience integration of the shadow during these days, or even in the next 3 months. Even in the next 3 months, you might experience an integration of the shadow, a big one, a big one. My camera is about to die. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what else for you? Yes, we were talking about this person, or this some druid here. I don't know who is going to be for you, for every one of you watching. They will with let go of the need to be right. They are a very flexible individual, a rare one is what I'm being told, with a certain authority in spirit. Scratch the authority in spirit. But yes, definitely someone here will give you the answers you need by not giving you any answer, maybe. Pile number 2. What else? 111 on the clock. What else for you? Anything else for pile number 2? There is a sudden shift happening here. Pile number 2, so far you have been doing things in a certain manner. I'm seeing water, so maybe you have been, but not necessarily has to be an emotional matter, or maybe, yes, maybe you have been dealing with your emotions or with the emotions of another in a certain way so far, but it doesn't necessarily has to be that. Be it whatever it is, you have been doing things in one way. Now all is shifting, changing. It is almost like you will find yourself maybe a little bit confused, a little bit, you will fight some ghosts here in yourself, or maybe you're going to have some tension with another, and as a result of it you will almost, I want to say, become someone else in dealing with these matters. I don't know who is this druid for you. Might be a spirit guide, but I don't feel it that way. I feel like it's a person, a community. Maybe it's someone online, someone you watch online, a guru, a mentor of yours. This person is there to guide you somehow, some way, and they will step back now as you are growing emotionally, probably. Yeah, look at that, we have connect to your emotions. It was your first card, so very well. Here you might be someone growing emotionally with this eclipse in Aqua, and so a mentor, a guru, will take a step back and will almost, like, I want to say, not just yet, but you are graduating very soon a cycle of life, I assume, a cycle of your soul. But you are here on the journey of embodying fully maybe the highest version of yourself this lifetime, a highest version of self, right? Beautiful. Pile number 2. Beautiful, beautiful. This is what you're supposed to know regarding this coming eclipse in Aquarius. I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye bye. Oh, and pile number 3, welcome to my channel. This is your message around the solar eclipse in Aqua, which is happening very, very, very soon on February 17th. Well, this is what I've got for you right off the bat. I assume you are showing up as a dragon here. You are this dragon. Or this might be someone you know. You are spitting fire, like any dragon would do. Right? You are spitting fire. Well, now seems like through this portal you are entering a whole new reality. Your wish is coming true. A wish of the heart. Something that you decided that you want to happen. Maybe, and only maybe, pile number 3, you have asked the divine God, the universe, to help you accomplish something some time ago. Maybe you even forgot about that desire. It was somewhere in the back drawer. And now you are entering that reality where that desire is coming true. You are not spitting fire any longer, you are spitting diamonds. A dragon spitting diamonds, but is that even something normal? It is not about, okay, wow, this is so Aquarian, really. This is so Aquarian. You see, pile number 3, you are entering this reality. You are exiting the reality of what was considered normal, a dragon spitting fire, and you are entering this reality where the normal is, if you want it to be, a dragon spitting diamonds. A dragon spitting diamonds. Okay. What comes to mind is Gabor Mate. Maybe if you know of him. Beautiful soul, beautiful person, right? With his book The Myth of Normal. The Myth of Normal. And also a girl, she had cancer, but what is this? You know what I hear about this girl? Because I didn't think that her having cancer, I don't think she has the illness any longer. I think she got well, but I didn't think that's the information important for you to hear in this message yet. Here is what I'm getting. I don't know if her zodiac sign, or maybe she has a whole lot of cancer in her birth chart, but seems like she didn't have a whole lot of soul lessons or karmic lessons to learn to understand this lifetime. Although having cancer is pretty hard, right? Seems like in her case somehow it was this cancer was a light form, an easy form, something she took care of somehow very quickly. And she understood the lesson, she understood the root of the situation, and now she gets to live, from what I'm receiving here today, a beautiful life moving forward. So I don't know what that is about. Why it's important for pile number 3 to know this? God. Oh. I see. Okay, so pile number 3. Regardless of the fact that if you had a whole lot of challenges this lifetime, or maybe just a big one you are moving through at the moment, maybe, or what do I know. As you learn the lesson and you heal the root of the situation, you are entering this new reality through this portal of the Aquarius solar eclipse, where everything is possible, The dragon spitting diamonds. Spring, see your seeds grow. Sometimes seems like the obstacles or whatever we're meant to face, they are hidden from us. Because that's all that we have to experience. Like, and it's a bump in the road, but we are meant to move past it, victorious, and to live a beautiful, good life after. Pile number 3. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Trust in the unknown. Why is this happening? Maybe you are asking, or you asked God in the past about a situation. Why is this happening? Is this the message here? Let me see. Whatever is happening in your life at the moment, it is temporary, and you know it. You know it, pile number 3, that God, the higher forces of this universe, they work in your favor. They are, at the moment, as you are moving through your hardships, God is preparing your way out of them, or is preparing your victory. This is what you are going to be made aware of during these eclipses. Eclipse. Do we have multiple? I don't know. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. This might be someone, a friend or someone else in your life, might very well be an angelic presence also, an angel, a spirit guide, a friend, a psychic, which is going to give you information, or someone open to the, scratch all these labels, God, I don't like them. A person open to what's beyond the veils. A person open to what's beyond the veils will hear the magic, will hear an information or two, and will share that information with you because somehow it is for you. What you are going to what we are talking about here is you, pile number 3, or someone. Maybe you are the psychic, if you want to call yourself like that. Someone is strengthening. This is a very big theme moving forward, seems like. Strengthening the connection with the divine in every single one of us, strengthening our intuition, strengthening communicating with God, every single one of us, increasing the capacity to love, opening that heart. Through the heart we hear God. through the heart we hear God. You heard God here, or whoever this is, or an angel at some moment in time. Maybe you disregarded it, you forgot about it, but now this angel comes through this person and says the same thing to you, and you are like, oh my God, the same information I heard, or maybe you heard from another source some time ago. This is proof from God that He is real, or however you want to call God, her, him. I hear a masculine, powerful voice. That's how I hear him. So that's why I say him. If I get more updates, I'll let you know. Okay, that's that. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing time. Before we go to this card, maybe they are related, but I'm getting another message with Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within, and that is, you are collective of pile number 3. Unlocking your technology. This body of ours, it's a technology in itself. We are so magical, and we long forgotten ancient knowledge which is coming back to us. It's coming back to us. We are still organic, and this is what's being activated in you, my friend. Now, Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Maybe you project yourself a certain outcome, okay, or it might be related to some message. It comes to you through someone, somehow. I don't know how it's going to happen, collective of pile number 3, but you will receive a message through someone, and it's going to remind you of maybe it's going to be the same message you heard, or someone else told you the same message some time ago. It's the same message, and maybe it's a message that scares you a little. Maybe it's a message that if in some situations this might sound like a prediction, you can change it with this Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Okay, you don't want that outcome. Here is the key to change lanes. For some, this is the message here. For others of you, it had to happen this way, to hear the messages from 2 different sources, maybe from 3 different sources, in order for you to trust in the higher power, to trust that there is a God, and you too work on growing that connection, strengthening that connection with God and the divine. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. This came up for pile number 2. For some, whatever hardship you are moving through at the moment, it is there so you can master your emotions better, master your emotional body better, become a master of it, walking on water like Jesus, become a master, an emotional master. What else? For others, whatever hardship you are going at the moment, it is there, almost like a temporary situation. Not that you have to learn anything much where you are in that situation. It is almost like God says, stay there for a while, because I have to work on something I'm preparing for you. But right now, you just have to be there just for a while. It's like an in-between period of time. Make the best out of it. Let's pull one card for this group. Make the best out of it, or shaman, trust in higher forces. Give is what I hear in this period of time. Just give, be in service, give a lot. If this resonates with you, be in service, give to people whatever you have to give to people. What should you give to people here? Different things. I'm seeing someone cooking for a neighbor, someone sharing some information with someone. So it's different for each one of you watching. You will know. Okay. Because soon, pile number 3, whoever resonates with this group of just wherever you are, you have just be there for a little bit, make the best out of it. Soon there is this portal opening in that situation you find yourself in, and you will be so magnetized into walking into this portal. It's almost like you are thirsty for whatever is in that portal. You go towards it, you want it, almost like you are hypnotized by it. And that's how it's supposed to be. And whatever is in this new golden portal, for every one of you watching, you will be hypnotized by it, magnetized by it. I don't want to say falling in love. It's almost like you are like, oh my God, this new thing, person, world. I don't think it's a person. This new world, this new experience, it's so amazing. you are accelerated here. And God says, okay, do that over there, but don't forget we have work to do here. And here, when I say here, is whatever God here, higher forces are preparing for you. What else for pile number 3? Hermit, retreat and recharge. Well, for some of you, again, this portal opening might lead you to a place of recharging. And I'm seeing someone in bed, just rotting in bed. Well, that's not a very nice expression, is it? Being in bed and just really sleeping and relaxing and being like, oh my God. So God might say, okay, relax, that's fine, it's perfectly fine, but don't forget at some point you will have to leave that state and come here and do this. Okay. What else? Anything else? For pile number 3. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. A little bit in reverse. Let's see. I don't know what you will know or what is going to happen here for you, pile number 3, but you in your relaxation mode here, hermit mode, sleeping, relaxing, having no worries. I'm seeing someone really with no worries here. you will feel tremendously protected by the divine, which is an amazing state to be in. Awesome. Great. Pile number 3. What else? Anything else for you to know with this eclipse coming? That's pretty much it. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.